I can't believe I remember how to do any of this at any
And
time.
Cindy, if you want to, you can start to insert these dates with comments right into the document.
Oh, I can't I? Okay.
You talk to her.
I
I'm talking to you, but now I'm talking to her.
Hi.
So hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
I know he's working hard and he's hardly working.
I'll edit it. Do you know what I mean? To be run down, I'll work with it. Yeah.
Okay. So now
You can tell how much I enjoy this. So what is that? Why does your mixer look purple? Did you get a new mixer?
Did I get a new mixer? Where am I? Where?
Right above your keys. Right hand. Move it straight up to the top of your keys. It's like I can no. So like right here. Do you see? It's like a mixer on the edge of your keys.
This
Your
is my
black and white
laptop.
key- No, not those keys. These keys. To your right.
This?
Yep, your keyboard.
Oh yeah.
What's above it?
This is my Nord. Oh, this is just like Command Central.
Right, but it's purple. Did you get a new one?
Oh no! Oh, you know why? Because I have some pink light in this room.
Ah,
That's
gotcha. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like funeral light.
Oh.
So that's what I'm doing. Oh my. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Boy, this is all going. Okay. Anyway, we're on here. So
Awesome.
or something's working. So now I get to test and see is the texting going through. How's that working right now? I don't know. So this is fun. Restream has changed a little bit. And
You're a pro. You'll figure it out.
I guess I'll have to. So, but I like it. And I miss streaming with you, Dan. It was so fun.
It really was. It was
Yeah.
quite an enjoyable experience.
It was. And we can get back to it if we can both find like
As
actual
my secretary shuts the door.
Your poor secretary. What is he doing? What is he doing? So, all right.
We have a deadline and he hopped on his computer. What is that? You can tell what's more fun, can't you?
All right. So now I'll load this up in the chat while I'm just waiting for the feed to pick up. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. And I think that's it. Just those couple of places. So let me see if I can add you in here too. Edit the post and make sure we have your name in there. All right. Let me add Dan. So that way everybody knows you're with me. So hard day at work. Doing fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is. What
Okay.
it is.
All right. Let's see if I can find you in there. Huh. I'm supposed to notify you as a collaborator or something, and it's not going through.
I don't know. It had my name a moment ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't figured out everything yet. That's the problem.
What?
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 Ah! I know.
Oh my.
It's been months since I live streamed, right? Hi, Chris Ator.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Somebody who's sitting by their computer.
Right. Well, and Chris, he really is a good live streamer. So Chris is a live streamer down in Florida. And he live streams on Twitch, and he does, Dan, what we did, only he does it better. And he sings and he takes requests and everything. He's doing a wonderful job down there. And he's working on a show to bring to New York in 2025.
And apparently his electricity is back on.
And his electricity, I think, yeah. So how is Florida these days, Chris? Are you drying out? I hope everybody down your way is doing all right. My friend Wendy Jones in Western North Carolina finally got some internet back, got some electricity back, but it was really tough. And she said Hendersonville is still really suffering. So shout out to everybody in those areas who are impacted by that. We all have friends in those areas. We're thinking about you. And hi, Linda, out in Arizona and recovering from, let's see, you had an operation, right? To make that hip work better. Hope you're doing better. Chris, I'm so glad that there aren't problems in your area. So I've got a lot of piano player friends down that way who some are doing fine, some doing less fine. So we're sending you all of our love down there. We've been really lucky in Rhode Island, haven't we, Dan? We haven't had a hurricane in several years.
Oh, come on. Don't jinx us.
I know.
We're due.
We probably are, but hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, knee replacement. Good, Linda. Knee, hooray. Hope that you're able to run that marathon next year like you've always wanted. So me, I can't imagine running a marathon. Can you? Dan, did you ever run a marathon? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Long time ago.
My husband ran the New York Marathon 3 times. And the first time he got to like mile 24 and he sends me this text and he says, Eden, if I ever say I want to run a marathon again, you may divorce me and take all my money.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I only run when chased.
Yes. I run to dinner.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Or and when that bear's chasing me, I just have to be faster than the other guy, right?
Yes, just a little faster. So, but no bear's going to chase me for 26 miles.
No.
So, God, I hope not. So, oh God, it's fun. So yeah, that's what we're talking about here is just catching up on stuff. And Dan, I have so much to plug. And you know how much I love to shamelessly plug things. It's one of my favorite things to do.
That's why we got back on, just to make Eden happy.
That's right. Got back on. And I can't shamelessly plug without my personal lawyer MC with me. And he's been great in all those capacities. And Dan is doing great. I get to do a show with Dan at Nick and Knees by the end of the year, right? I can mention that. Yeah. Okay, good.
December 28th.
Yeah, December 28th.
It's December 28th.
December 28th at Nick and Knees in Providence.
Yes.
But before then, friends, we have a few other things going on. So I'm going to show you a little bit what else is going on. So I guess I'll do it. Let's see. Let me find the chat over here, and then I'll find the design, and I'm going to put up my shameless plug. Now, I'm not sure I can play the theme song, but maybe I can just, sing it a cappella. Shameless plugs, shameless plugs. If I am in it, I want you to see it. Shameless plugs. These shameless plugs are brought to you by me. And I want you to come and see what I'm doing. And I've got a lot of fun things going on. I want you to know all about it. So you can see it right here, what we have going on. Up in this corner over here. I forgot how to point. I forgot how to point.
Do that again. Yeah, so right up here.
There we go. Okay, so going clockwise, I guess. Yeah, clockwise. Okay. Yeah. We're going clockwise, and we'll go to Western Stars first. Western Stars is a country swing band based in Providence. It's got a lot of our friends in it, doesn't it, Dan?
Yes, it does.
And they play in a bunch of different bands. They're coming to South County Kingston Congregational on Saturday, October 26th at 6 p.m. And Dan, there's a dance. I'm having a dance person come in and teach swing dance from 5:30 to 6.
A fun time will be had by all. Come join me and the lovely Imelda as we learn to swing dance.
So Mel really likes to swing dance?
Yes, she does. We actually did swing dance classes in Pawtucket 20 years ago.
You did?
Hopefully I can channel that in and not hurt her as I swing, because that's been the other problem is I have 2 left feet and 2 right hands, and it doesn't work. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, this guy's going to help. His name is Mark, and he was recommended to me by the people in Western Stars and a whole bunch of other swing dancers. So
every woman I have ever danced with has to take the lead eventually, usually out of total frustration.
Oh, it's I took dance class with my husband, and I've never seen so much at the top of his skull in that month. He was really concentrating on the steps, and as it turns out, it was just so loud, it really kind of discombobulated him. It wasn't anybody's fault. It just wasn't his thing.
Well,
but
this will be fun. There's a couple of things that couples shouldn't be doing unless they have a really strong relationship together. And that would be ride a 2-person kayak. They call that the divorce kayak in the profession.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other is any kind of dancing that involves actually holding each other, because realistically, it's a constant fight. Yeah.
Right. Remember the good old days in middle school where you would do the Frankenstein bop?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. So Frankenstein bop. You can come and do whatever you want. You can also just sit and watch the band if you want. So, but I'm producing this show because I'm the music minister at this church, and they have this fantastic fellowship hall that's got tons of space. Music sounds fantastic in there. You were there recently for the jazz concert.
Awesome. I was there for a jazz thing. It was really, really nice.
Lucas Simeon's just great, and he packed that place, and it was so much fun. So you do a concert, once every month or 2 months for about half of the year, the school year. And so we have 2 concerts though coming in the same week. But
cool.
Some people want to come to both. Some will just want to come to one. But I wanted to mention Western Stars because you can see them up here. And we have so many of the friends in the band. Paula Clare is one of their singers. And actually, Paula and I were working with another lady last night because we're going to sing a song at this event. So we're going to do a little harmony, and we had a lot of fun putting that together. So that's the first thing we have going on is Western Stars is performing at Kingston Congregational on Saturday, October 26th, 6 to 9 p.m. Dance class starts at 5:30. Then other things we have going on up in the other corner over here. Let me see if I can point correctly.
I got it. So I go Bobby Joe? Yeah.
Bobby Joe Valentine, singer-songwriter who's from Portland, Oregon. He's on tour right now, and he's going to make a stop where? Kingston Congregational Church on Wednesday. It's going to be October 23rd, right? Yeah. And he is so soulful. His perspective on life is just so cool.
Oh, cool.
He's really cool. And he came last year and performed at our fellowship hall, and people were just mesmerized by what he sang about. The choir backed him up a little bit. He was just delightful. He speaks and sings so well about faith and hope and love, but also about forgiveness, about mercy, about acceptance. He was raised in a very conservative home in the South. And when he came out as a teenager, it was a bit rough. Yeah, a bit. But he tried so hard to hold on to the things that mattered to him, his faith, his spirituality, and his family. He really wanted to keep those things going. And so it has been a journey for him ever since to be accepting of himself and accepting of other people in his life who maybe were not as accepting of him. And he writes all about that. So especially in this really, tense atmosphere we're in right now, right? I mean, let's admit it. This has been a rather tense time for a whole bunch of reasons. Bobby Joe helps you get a little perspective on it and helps you remember the eternal things.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it just to have my soul to get soothed for a couple of hours and just to hear him. His voice is beautiful. His guitar playing is fantastic. I got to play piano on a couple of his gigs last year. We had such a good time. So I'm thrilled that he's coming back. And I hardly ever do that. I hardly ever have a person on and just say, I want you back. And as soon as his show was over, we all said, we want you back next year. So he's coming. So that is going to be Wednesday, October 23rd, 7 p.m. at Kingston Congregational. That is Kingston, Rhode Island, across from the University of Rhode Island. Where do you get tickets for all that stuff? Do you see that cute little QR code there in the corner by Bobby Joe?
Look at that. You've really upped your game, Eden.
I'm working on it. That's right. So there's 2 QRs on this page. I didn't realize there are. But either of them work, and both of them go to my ticketer, so that way you can buy tickets to whatever you want. So I'd love for you to get advance tickets for Western Stars and for Bobby Joe, so I know how many refreshments to have. KCC is completely accessible for all patrons. We have handicapped entrances on 2 sides of the building. We have, fully accessible bathrooms. We're selling concessions. We have free parking all around the building. It's super easy. Right. So those are the 2 things. So Dan, which one you're going to come to both? You're going to come to one? I'm
definitely going to the Western Stars.
Cool.
You've now sold me. I kind of want to go to the one on the Wednesday night, so I have to see what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Right. That's a week from this Wednesday.
He's really good.
Yeah, no, that sounds really good.
But wait. There's more.
There is more, because for those of you who cannot wait that long, and I know for some of you can't. Well, the first thing is you have to trek all the way to New York City for the last performance of Con Artists in the New York metropolitan area.
That's right.
Reviewed, it's been greeted with rave reviews, and Eden has got quite a fan following now.
There's some Rhode Islanders coming tomorrow, I heard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And I'm actually taking one in my car. But
that's how you bring them there, huh?
That's how you bring them in. I bring my own audience in my own car. But actually, there are some other Rhode Islanders who will be in the city tomorrow, and they're going to be stopping by. And I'm so glad that I've gotten to do this show. This is the 11th time I've performed the show at Don't Tell Mama in the past year. And that is probably one reason I haven't had a lot of time to live stream. It's because I've been performing a whole lot since the Eden show had this last show, which was in June of 2023?
I think so. It's been so long ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but it lives on forever on the interweb, people.
It does.
An Eden show. Actually, another Eden comes up too, right? There's some horrible.
There's the stripper.
Is that it? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, and if you're here for Eden the stripper, you're going to be waiting a while. I'm sorry.
We're much more entertaining. for like 2 minutes, and then you got to turn the channel anyway. So,
Right.
um,
Oh, Chris, he said, yes, thank you, Chris. It was a fabulous show. I was so delighted to get to do it. And I'll be happy to shamelessly plug yours when yours goes up in New York. And yeah, Chris was one of the first people to see it last year. He was up from Florida and just happened by. It was really wonderful. So
right.
that's tomorrow night, Wednesday night, October 16th in New York at Don't Tell Mama. And again, you can get tickets for everything if you snap one of those QR codes.
Yeah,
And then the last things I'm doing are here in New England. I'm doing soprano with piano at Luigi's in Johnston on
really
Saturday.
good food, people. Really good food.
Yeah, you've been there, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it is really good food. The sauce, quite good. Chicken parm on fleek.
On point.
Yeah,
They've
really.
got a whole following. The music is just for their. They're not the place doing music to bring people in. They're doing music to satisfy the customers who are already there on a regular basis.
That's exactly right. That's
Well,
exactly right.
Years
So-
ago, for years and years, up until only a couple of years ago, the manager was John Lamoya, local music celeb. He passed away last year.
Oh, yeah.
But John started doing music at Luigi's probably 2 decades ago.
It's been, yeah.
For a while.
I feel glad to be part of that. I love the other people who are on the music roster there. All good names. You can't go wrong. But if you definitely want to come and see some stuff, I'll be doing soprano with piano at Luigi's Saturday night, 6 p.m. And then Sunday night, I'm in Boston. It's also soprano with piano, but this one is an open mic. And I know you've been to Club Cafe in Boston.
I have. It's quite an event.
Yeah. So I've been there a bunch. I should probably just have a sleeping bag. And I performed there on Sunday at a brunch gig, and I was there with a wonderful singer named Tracy O'Farrell on Friday night, but this one's just me. So I'll sing for a while, and then it's open mic. So Bostonians, if you have a song, come and share it with us at Club Cafe. There's not a cover at Club Cafe. Come in, have a full meal and drinks menu. It's in the Napoleon Room, which is a small room inside Club Cafe. It's right past, I think, what is it, Back Bay Station, or is this South Street Station?
I think that is Back Bay.
I guess Back Bay.
Right. So it's near the theater district.
Yep.
And or for those of you who are old enough to remember, it's right on the edge of the old combat zone, folks.
There you go. See, Dan, what would I do without you to explain this to the natives?
Where things used to be, guy. That's
you are. You are
I
the
will
word.
say it's an incredibly friendly, warm, nurturing room. I loved singing there, even in the nascent period of my sing-along career, because even though I couldn't stand what I sang, everybody was so wonderful.
They really are.
It's like community theater comes to open mic. It's perfect.
It is. And we get all kinds of people. We do the show tunes, we get the cabaret, we get the jazz, we get the pop, and we play whatever you put in front of us. So it is really a fun atmosphere. It's noisy. I'll say that because, the Club Cafe dance floor is right nearby. So the one thing you have to do at Club Cafe is really, sing an upbeat song, sing something like that. It works better in that room, right? You don't want to bring your saddest possible ballad.
Right.
You want to bring, more of your party song, your upbeat songs. Then it works wonderfully. So, is Chap still open? Dan?
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
Chris, we will look it up for you.
Yes,
I don't know. I
it
haven't heard
out.
people mention that, but I might not be the right person to answer that question. So I'll find out the answer for you. And then the last thing that I'm doing this month is over at the Blue Room, Big Gay Broadway. I think I got to figure out which pay to point. There it is, down there. So once a month, I'm doing Big Gay Broadway sing-along at the Blue Room, which is in Cranston, Rhode Island, the heart of Patuxent Village. That is a sing-along as well. It's a sing-along and an open mic. I show up with my laptop, I put the lyrics on a screen, and I start playing. So if you say, I want Oklahoma, you're going to get, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day, right? We go right into it, and the lyrics will be up there for you. So that way you can sing along and have a wonderful time. So I am a little bit everywhere this month. I'm not cloned either. It's just kind of how it is with me, that I'm all over the place, right? You worked at Club Cafe in 87. That's really cool, Chris. So you probably remember what it's like. It's doing very well. Food is still great. Did they have disco fries back then? Because that's my favorite snack there is the disco fries. They are basically French fries that have melted brie and bacon and little scallions on top. Dan, they're so delicious.
My.
Yep. I could eat my weight in disco fries. I would be just fine. So So come out for the disco fries. Come because you want to sing. But we have all of these different things happening in the world of Eden, and I wanted you all to know about them.
When you Google Chaps Boston, it
Uh-huh.
comes back as Club Cafe.
Oh, okay. Well, Chris, maybe that's what happened, right? Remember the gym is downstairs? Yeah, okay. That's it. The gym is still there. Do you know what happened, Chris, on Saturday night? Or was it Friday night or Saturday night I was playing there? Friday? I can't remember. Time has no meaning.
Yeah.
But Chris, I was there, and all of a sudden the gym decided to have a dance party at 9 p.m. And so all you could hear was from downstairs, from our feet, it was banging into our feet, the sound, and then it was all coming from the outside as well. But you know what? Our singers, we just kept going. And we just thought, okay, then we're going to sing party songs. So we just kind of sang songs that matched the beat until they got done. It was fun.
I was going to say, you work well with the rhythm section. It shouldn't be that hard.
We do. We did fine. And there's a singer that night, Tracy O'Farrell. She looked at me and I looked at her, and we were trying to get this one singer who didn't know what they were going to sing. So we were asking every singer in the room, like, what do you want to sing for the open mic? And this nice lady said, oh, I don't know. So we tell them, when you don't know what to sing, get out your Spotify. Right? Yeah. That's the first thing you do, and start looking to see what are the most popular songs in your Spotify. That's probably some of the ones you can sing. Right? So she's looking, and I was saying something to her silly, like, you know what? We're here to make your dreams come true. And then Tracy and I look at each other and we went, we're gonna make your dreams come true, doing it our way. And we launched into the Laverne and Shirley theme song.
Of course. Perfect.
And everybody in the room started singing it with us.
Yes.
It was a delightful time.
Well, that goes right along with my tagline for Eden, right?
What's your tagline for me?
More dreams fulfilled than Disney.
That's right. Well, Dan, what would I do without you? More dreams fulfilled than Disney. There you go.
Shamelessly plugging you.
He is. Yes, Chris, you should. And here's my list, so you can see everything that I do. And November, there's other stuff to do. So Con Artist is my last time in New York for a while. I'm going back to see other shows. I'm performing with other people there in like December, and I'm doing open mic piano bar there on the first day of 2025. Wow. So I'm going to play piano bar in New York.
And I'm going to go on a limb here, Chris, but I bet if you come up and do a podcast with us, we will dust the dust off of the Eden show, and we'll do a special edition.
We probably would. Chris could actually do the remote, Dan, because he is that techie.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we could actually do remote with him and have a really good time.
You won't have to start at 3:00 for an 8:00 show, will it?
No, that's right. He's already set up to go. So, I mean, as techie as I am, he is like 2 times the tech person that I am. Oh yeah, really, really great. So I think we've covered it. So let me just review quickly here, because I know you've got to go and I've got to go. Oh, yeah. We've got Bobby Joe Valentine is happening at Kingston Congregational on October 23rd, 7:00. And his opener is Mary Pierce. Mary Pierce is a wonderful local singer-songwriter, and she runs this wonderful series down here called At the River Guitar Series. Oh, yeah, she's wonderful. Hi, Julie Legner. So Julie is that piano chick, and she's in Florida too. She's in Tampa, actually. And I'm so glad that she's doing all right. She live streamed Hurricane Milton over her house.
I'm glad she has electricity to join us. Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I think, Julia, do you have everything back now? Is everything working out for you now? I certainly hope so. But she has a wonderful dueling piano business called That Piano Chick. And it was so funny to watch her out in the wind looking like an amateur meteorologist, right? We're doing fine. It's okay. She did great. And I'm so glad everybody's okay down there. She's working so hard on that. Thank you, Chris. I love you. Thank you so much. Don't worry. We're gonna do. So Bobby Joe Valentine with Mary Pierce and Western Stars Country Swing. I can never remember which way to point. That's Saturday. Yeah. So Bobby Joe's a Wednesday. Western Stars is a Saturday, same location. Then I am doing a whole bunch of things. I've got Con Artist in New York tomorrow night, Wednesday night, the 16th at 7:00. That's in Hell's Kitchen, New York. Then I'm back here in New England on Saturday night, Luigi's in Johnston, Rhode Island, your soprano with piano, and then open mic at Club Cafe in Boston on Sunday night, the 20th, 6 to 9 p.m. Oh, Julie, look what she says. She says, what is it? Just got power back on Sunday after 91 hours without power.
Oof.
Julie, whew, I'm so glad for you. I'm so very, very, very glad for you. Yeah. Is Piano Chick on Twitch? Yes. Look, we're making a connection. So Chris said, is Piano Chick on Twitch? And Julie says, yes, she is. She's that piano chick. Yes. I love how all the piano players, we're the ones who are chatting to each other. That's how we do it. So they're all out there. And Dan, I'm so glad to see you on Restream again. This has been really fun.
I'm so glad. I'm glad I left the setup in my office, to be honest with you. It's overkill for those court hearings, but I never disassembled it. Instead, I just look the best of anybody on any of our court streams.
So it is. It's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
We're back on the bike, and I hope that we will see you all. Thank you all for tuning in to this edition of the Eden News Network.
Yeah.
And we will be back with more information and more shameless plugging and whatever else we can find the time to do.
It's the EBC.
It's the EBC. That's right. It's not the BBC. It's the EBC. Yeah, the Beeb. So please check out everything we're doing. You can check the QR codes that you're seeing up here, and that's where you can get ticket information for everything that we're up to. And wherever you are, whether you are recovering from a natural disaster or you're anticipating the election, whatever stress you're going through in your life, I hope I can do something to make it a little better for you over the course of this next month. And Dan, I will be seeing you around at my gigs.
You bet.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Shameless plug.
Bye.